You've done a bad thing, Daddy, and now everyone knows. Woo! So, guys, where do I even start with this review of the episode? I mean, the episode had so much content in it. I have an idea. How about before I even start with the episode, how about we begin with the fans on social media, Twitter in particular, who earlier in the season tried to ruin the show for everybody and post spoilers on a link to Tumblr saying that they claimed they knew who the murderer was. And everyone seemed to believe that Betty's father was the killer. And I mean, I'm not going to say that I didn't know that he wasn't, because I really didn't know who the killer was. But then, after last night's episode, when they revealed that Clifford Blossom was the killer of his own son, I have a couple of my followers on Twitter saying, "Oh, I knew it." And they're the same followers who believed all the spoilers that claimed that Betty's dad did it. Guys, get that garbage out of here. Don't try to act like you knew who the killer was. You guys did not know who the killer was. I mean, you guys thought it was Mrs. Grundy. You even thought it was Betty at one point. People even believed it was Polly. So if you're going to sit here and say that you knew that the killer was his own father, you're lying. You're lying through your teeth. I mean, be careful, guys. Lightning may strike. I mean, come on, guys. Nobody really suspected who the killer really was. But one thing that stood out to me during this episode that was really overshadowed by the revealing of Jason's killer was the fact that Betty's dad revealed that they are actually Blossoms. I mean, so you mean to tell me that we have a couple of close bloodline babies on our hands with Polly? Did you see the way she was holding her stomach? I mean, it was just a cringy moment. Two cousins mating. I mean, I don't even know if I should use that word, but I mean, it's kind of really cringy and it's kind of disgusting to know that these babies that she's having, their father is really their cousin. Woo! But I guess that's what you get when your family keeps secrets from you. But I just felt like that was a moment that was a jaw-dropping moment for me. And it was really just as jaw-dropping as them revealing that Clifford Blossom was the killer. I mean, he seemed to not have a problem. I mean, of course, the two families had a problem with the two being together, but he seemed to not have a problem with the fact that the two were going to have kids together and they're cousins, third cousins. I mean, it's just so cringy and it's just flat out garbage. So my next question is, where does Riverdale go from here? I mean, you spent this entire season trying to figure out who killed Jason Blossom, and you claim to have new mysteries on the way. My question is, what mysteries are on the way? Because I'm pretty sure Clifford Blossom had a lot of people working for him, and he probably had a lot of hitmen, and he did not want people to find out that he murdered his own son. So considering that Betty, Archie, and Veronica, including Jughead, continued the investigation either after Jughead's father was announced the killer, you can only think that they're going to have a couple people coming after them. So that's the only thing I can think of. But I mean, considering that there's a spoiler that Jughead's dad is supposed to die in a future episode, I mean, I guess that can be one thing. But you can't really listen to spoilers too much considering what you guys thought about who the killer was going to be, because you all were wrong. But guys, I really enjoyed this episode, and it really kind of, I don't know, sealed the whole deal with how good Riverdale is. I mean, guys, let's face it, this is a really good show. At first, I was kind of skeptical about it, but I mean, it really has kept me on my feet, and I'm glad that they revealed who the killer was. So guys, if you guys enjoyed this review, please give it a thumbs up, and for more Riverdale videos, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Have a nice day.